One question I get asked all the time is exactly how I went from 0 to 3.1 million in my early 30s in under 1 year. So in this video, I thought I would share the 4 steps I took to go from working at a nursing home, making minimum wage, now bringing over $3.1 million a year just from my laptop. I'm going to break down how much money I was making from each stage of my journey, which businesses I tried, and the key lessons I learned so you can shortcut your success. I'm not making this video to show off. I just know how lonely the journey can actually be in the beginning. So if you're lost and haven't started a business yet, or if you're experienced and still feel like no one believes in you, well, I'm here to tell you the truth. Success online from other people is what's inspired me to create my own business and grow. So now let's jump into it. I'll chat on exactly how I went from 0 to 10K, and then we'll go from there, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. So let's hop into it. So let me first explain how I went from 0 to 10K, and then we can go from there. So it's all about the basics. You don't want to make things too complicated because going from 0 to 10K isn't as hard as most people think if you're a beginner. And as you get experience, there's a lot more things you need to take on as a business owner, but you get experience with time. So the first thing here is obviously creating a digital product online, creating some type of product. If you're a yoga studio owner and you want to teach yoga studios how to get more leads, or a yoga studio owner and you want to teach more people how to do yoga, those are 2 offers right there in itself. You want a unique offer. A unique offer is something that someone's not doing in the marketplace to make yourself better. You want to see what other people are doing in your audiences. So for example, let's pretend I am a yoga studio owner and I want to get other yoga studios leads. I want to see what those businesses are doing for other businesses as well. So if they're getting leads for yoga studios too, I want to see what offers are they presenting to the market. How can I make my offer better than theirs? So it's all about advancing your product, making your product better. So the first thing obviously is getting your product better by, looking at the whole product as a whole, the digital course, the coaching. How can you make that better for the students? How can you step by step get better results for them? How can you make it the best product in the world? And you want to put people in first so you can make it better. You never want to be a perfectionist because perfectionists always lose. You want to perfect it after it's being done. So when you're getting things done in the beginning, you want to enhance the product slowly. So the next thing is the process, having a main product, which is a high ticket product. A lot of people nowadays sell low ticket products as well. Like I have a buddy, he teaches people in the medical niche how to pass their tests. So when he helps those people pass their tests, he charges like $125 per person, and then his personal brand builds up because he's giving information from the textbook. So for example, if you go to the doctor school to become a doctor, you then have to take a test, right? So he basically grabs all the stuff in the test book, and he's already an expert at it. He's a certified doctor, XYZ, and he teaches people how to pass their tests, and then thousands of people follow him on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and they buy that low ticket product. So if you want to go that route, you can go that route. But the easiest route is a high ticket product, because you just need a few raving fans to actually buy this product. The next thing obviously is the mastermind, and then the low tickets right here. And these, I'm going to be explaining these things throughout the video and how you can make things better. So if I go here from 10K, so to get to 10K, it's obviously not that hard. You want to build a brand and talk about what you're good at. And let's pretend you're someone that's like, oh, I don't know what I'm good at. Then what you can do is you can partner up with someone that already has a skill, and then you can learn the marketing. They can do the sales, plus they can be the brand. So you can always make it work. I have a friend, he literally was dying to create a digital product, but he had no other skill. Well, skills that he didn't think he had, but everyone has some type of skill. And the thing is, he found someone in a Facebook group that was good at selling Amazon products. So what he did was he partnered up with that person that sold Amazon products, and he ended up doing the sales. They did the marketing, plus they did a YouTube channel, and then they popped it off that way. So it all depends on how you want to go about it, but that's an easy way you can go about it. So to make 10K a month, you really only need a few sales to do that with a high ticket product. And obviously the easiest way to do it is you can create a brand, get people into the brand, and then create a sales funnel, which I have videos that are going to be coming out about sales funnels. And the sales funnel is something that collects an email, name, and phone number, and you can dial those phone numbers and then get them on the phone and try to sell them on your product. So that's the way it's going to go about it. The next thing here is avatar niche worksheet. This is like the beginning stages of everything on how to find your avatar, your niche worksheet, and like how you can do this. So the easiest way to go about this is really thinking deep down on like, who are you? Like, who are you as a person? Do you like working out? Do you like hiking? What do you like to do? Do you like to game? Do you like to video games? Do you like beauty? Do something that's going to inspire people. So like, there's a lot of different issues. Everyone is good at something. Like, let's pretend you know how to speak Portuguese and you speak English. You can teach people how to speak English that speak Portuguese. So that could be a niche in itself. So there's so many niches that you can get into. So the avatar niche worksheet is going to help you exactly go through the biggest result, how you can help the person achieve it, describe your favorite client you ever had that you want more of. And like if you have your favorite, there's always going to be bad clients and good clients. So you can explain exactly your favorite type of client and what personality traits they have. So then you can go after those same people and then grow those people, because those people are going to make you the most money because you can keep reselling them. The people that are bad clients that you don't want are the ones that you don't want to like get good at selling, or you want to see how they are, because a lot of them have the same characteristics. So the next thing is you can see what's the biggest problem your most ideal client has. So seeing like what problem do they have? So for example, yoga students that don't know how to get leads. That's a problem. They don't know how to get leads. So you can teach them how to get leads. So like everyone has some different type of products. So for example, doctors, how do they pass their tests? You can be the doctor that teaches them how to pass their test. Their problem is they keep failing the test, so they can't pass it. So like there's different niches like that. So like what frustrates your most ideal client most? Stuff like that. What are the 4 steps to achieve success to get results? Like this sheet is going to have everything you need in it. I'm going to be giving you these sheets, so you can see exactly from A to Z on what this looks like, the whole bigger picture. And if you guys want these sheets down below, message down below in the comments sheets, and I can give that to you, because these are very important, crucial to get things started. And once you get these, you can then, start taking off with stuff. So the next thing is you can see other things here. What are the top 3 things that frustrate your perfect clients on a daily basis? The things that you don't want to do. What does your perfect client want more than anything else? So it's like a very in-depth, basically things that you see here that is going to help you solve the problems to then get these clients as, get these people as clients. So that's kind of what it goes for with this right here. The next thing here, simplified blueprint to growing your digital product. This guide right here is ideal for beginners with unvalidated offers or lead generation systems making under 50K a month. So like usually they say if you're making under 50K a month and you can't scale, it's your offer is not validated as hard enough, or it's not scalable, depending if you put the systems in place. So you obviously have to put systems in place to see if you can scale it. An offer is proven more when it's over 100K, because if you're making over 100K, that means you can take it to 200, 300, 400, 500K plus a month. So you want to build a strong offer, a compelling offer, learn everything about packaging, presenting your service effectively, understand your market's desires, your models. So you want to understand every single desire they have. So for example, if they want to get more leads, you then want to make sure every single desire, do they discount their products? Do they use Google advertising right now, but it's not working? Like what desires do they have? What is failing for them? Like get into the realm of knowing how these things work. The next thing is number 2 is developing your organic or paid traffic channels. So you want to get good at developing organic or paid traffic channels, because people that come from these channels are easier to close because they already know, like, and trust you because they watch your content. It's not like cold traffic or running Facebook ads and nobody knows you. It's the hardest way to get clients is paid traffic. That's what I do right now. We mostly do paid traffic. 90% of our clients come from paid traffic, but you have to be a pro at sales, super good at marketing. You have to actually know these things. If you have a personal brand, it's hard to build the brand, but once you build it, the sales come a lot easier, There's also the outbound hustle. The outbound hustle is outreach and follow-ups, call, text, email every single lead initially. Every single lead that comes through your lead gen form, which is from ads, or if you have a lead gen form which is a funnel. If you have some type of funnel on your YouTube or your Instagram, you can then have them put their email, name, and phone number there, and they can book a call on the next page. You can use ClickFunnels for this or go high level, depending on what you feel is more comfortable. I use ClickFunnels. I like ClickFunnels more. A lot of people like go high level more, but ClickFunnels is my shit. So that's why I use it. So I would dial every single number. Like, you don't need to really hire anyone to do sales until you're at, I would say 80K a month, maybe even 100K. Like, you can actually make 50 to 100K just by you doing sales. So this is why I think that every single number coming into the funnel, you have to call them and then either close them on the spot or have a 2-step where you say, hey, I want to schedule you for later today at 5 or tomorrow at 4. Do you have these available? And schedule them in. and you want to dial these people within 5 minutes. The next thing is mastering sales. Obviously, it takes training. You want to see, like, you want to make sure you're doing the sales. You want to make sure you're practicing sales on a daily basis and getting good at sales, because the longer you do it, the better you get at it. And you want to make sure you're closing at a good rate. You want to see if you can close at least above 20%. 20 to 30% is ideal. As a CEO, you should be closing higher than that. But if you're closing anything over 20%, you're still making money, so you're good. And you want to make sure all your closers are over 20 to 25%. If you have high, like A player closers, they'll probably be at 30%. So that's the thing. You can aim for a high close rate by charging premium prices, 2 to 15K. Obviously you want to validate the offer. If let's pretend you're starting from 0 or you're making 10K a month, you want to try to sell your product for like 2, 3K, because you're still validating the offer and everything. But then you can start bumping your price slowly and all that stuff. Transition to scale, hiring appointment setters from Indeed.com. This is a great one right here. You can hire appointment setters from this website, and basically there's a bunch of job boards out there as well, and you can hire these people to get into your ecosystem. I'll be coming out with videos about this too, and how you can hire people. But a lot of the easiest thing, if you were to start from 0, go to Facebook groups and write some type of, basically, hey, I'm looking for X, Y, and Z position. Please send me a message if you want to apply. And then you want to get these people in here. You want to put their comp structure on there, how much money you want to pay them. So it really depends. The closers should get paid 10%. Appointment setters, if you're in a B2C offer, which is business to consumer, you should pay them a flat rate of 5%. If they're in the B2B, you should pay them $1,000 base or $1,500 base, plus you should pay them $300 for every close. So it really depends on like your commission structure, but that's how it's kind of look from there. The next thing here is hopping into the lead magnet to get clients. So if we go here, you are going to go to a group, and you can basically get into school.com. And school.com, you can then nurture people in here as your group. And you can have a paid group, which is people that you already closed come into this group, and you can teach them how. You can basically have all your course modules inside of school. It's the best way to do it. School has a community. It's better than Facebook groups now, and you can have your course in there, plus you can have your community in there. The next thing is, selling clients. So if you go here, the importance of high performance in sales, how to have peak performance energy levels and elevate both your productivity or performance. So I explain here a lot of the things you should do for high performance in sales. I can give you this sheet below as well when you comment down below sheets, and I can send this over to you. You can also send me a message on Instagram, and I can get this to you right away. And guys, make sure you send that message, because I will give these to you. It's, I have nothing to hide. There's nothing on here. It's just to help you guys, and I'm here to help. So the next thing is strategic pre-meeting preparation. So, it basically teaches you how to prepare for a meeting. I have some things here, how to set up meetings with purpose and precision. So there's different things here that you can see here, how to keep that performance in sales high. It's always good to keep your performance high in your culture of your company, because you want to make sure everyone's performing, and even yourself, you want to keep that energy high so you can get in the sales call and close people. The next thing here is the client fulfillment. So obviously there's a client fulfillment engine. So, team players, a media buyer, appointment setter, and media buyers, Facebook ads. You can find somebody for Facebook ads either in the Facebook groups, or you can put like some kind of job posts on LinkedIn or Indeed. Obviously those cost money. The free things is a job post, and you can find a media buyer. I would say referrals are the best. We find a lot of our people from referrals. Referrals are really good. So if you go network, go to events, you can find those things. Appointment setters and closers is part of the team. If you want to make 1 to 3 million, you need a team. You could make 1 million with no team, maybe a few VAs, but if you want to go to 3 million, you need a team. You need appointment setters, closers, because every closer, depending on the price point, can close, 50 to 150K, depending on the price point, like I said. So if they're at a 5K price point, they might be able to make you cash-wise 50 to 100K. If they are a closer closing a 10 to 15K product, they might be able to make you 100 to 150K. So it really depends on everything here. I explain here, job boards, you can click here and then go into the Facebook group, the exact one that I use for the job boards, that will help you out. And if you click here, you can see it here. So the next thing here is like a bunch of other things, the client success. You need a video editor. A video editor is great because you can use that to video edit all of your ads, all of your content, so you can start smoking people in the industry. The better you can be in your industry, the more you're going to win. And you want to make sure your angle in the industry is going to hit it off with like making it better than everybody. So you want to have video editors in place because it's been a huge investment. Like video editors, you can get them out of South America, and you can find the best people in South America. So those are like basically, this is the team to go to 1 to 3 million. It looks small, but obviously you need some VAs a little bit here, but this is like the main people, like the main key principles. Your client success is going to be the people that do the one-on-one calls, are the ones that are going to make the client satisfied. And then they're the ones going to help you upgrade your clients. So whenever they get results and they're either making money or they're improving their life, let's pretend they're a medical doctor and they pass their test, you can then upgrade them on renewing their license. So if they need to renew their doctor's license, you can make a program basically about that and help them renew. So it really depends on what you're doing there. So that's basically how we got to 1 to 3 million, is building this team, building it up. When you build a team, you're never going to go to 3 million plus without a team. Like, you need a team to get there. And that's the way you're going to get there, is by putting these systems into place. In every video that I create here on YouTube, I'm going to be explaining exactly how to, get media buyers, how to media buy, as well as everything else I have on the list here. So that's kind of like the infrastructure you need to 1 to 3 million. You obviously want to have your advertising cranking for, YouTube. If you're doing YouTube videos or Instagram, you can have that cranking. A lot of people, if you want to get there faster, use paid ads and learn paid ads. If you want to get there slower but have easier closes and have your brand build over time, which is a long-term strategy, it's always building a personal brand. And I love the personal brand route. It's very hard to do, but once you have it built, you're making consistent money like clockwork. For ads, it's different. It's like things are not always consistent. It's kind of like an auction, but you can still crush it out of the park by having, running Facebook ads, Google ads, and all this good stuff. And, running paid ads is what we did. We ran paid ads because I want to get there fast. And the thing is, for us to get there fast, I had to learn paid ads. And I've been doing paid ads for about 8 years. So getting calls and leads for me and doing the marketing, it's nothing for me. So like learning this is like, you can read a book called Great Leads. It basically teaches you how to copyright. You can read that book, and you can also, there's also a book called Ready, Fire, Aim. And that teaches you how to go from 0 to 10 million. And that book right there, you definitely got to read, because it really teaches you the fundamentals, how to get there. So like paid advertising is an amazing thing to learn. It really can help you expand the business, add team members on, and really get to the next level. So guys, this is kind of like how, the structure looks of everything. It's pretty simple. There's nothing like, unusual that like you can think. If you have questions, you can always add it in the comments and ask me what questions you have. I can talk a little bit now too about the mastermind, since we're already on this page right now. The mastermind is really crucial to hit that 3 million plus mark as well, because if you're not a B2C product, you're a B2B product, you're selling businesses, so you're kind of capped. So if you're capped, if you can't raise your price point because you can't sell a higher price point, you have to sell your mastermind, which is you can sell for 20, 30, 40, 50 grand. And people buy that when they get results. So it's crazy. When you get them results, they just buy this mastermind. You can add in an element where it's an in-person element to get them inside, and you just sell them on the idea of continued growth. That's it. And then they pay that fee. You could also have a low ticket as well for people. So like if you want to get people into your high ticket and you feel like there's a lot of buyers, you can then sell the low ticket and get people from the low ticket into the high ticket. So these are kind of the ideas I want to give you guys to go to, 0 to 3 million, and like how I did it and the infrastructure I had. And I hope you guys learned something from this video, and keep watching the videos, because I'm going to be coming out with a lot of value here. And guys, please hit that subscribe button so I can keep giving everyone knowledge, and hopefully everyone can start learning from all my success, and then learn also from, an important thing I say to everyone is keep failing, because the success is around the corner. So I'll see you guys in the next video.